Device Station behind the booth, Scott Solis, Rods and Cones. Welcome to San Diego, sir.
Thanks, Kevin. Nice to meet you.
I know this has been a great academy for you because every time I walk by your booth, there's a crowd of people here. I'm thankful that you had just a sliver to talk to us. Tell us about Rods and Cones and what you guys are doing.
Yeah, well, at Rods and Cones, we actually have a remote telepresence technology. So we essentially are an easy way, convenient way of being able to bring eyes into the operating room and being able to get access into the OR. And one of the unique things that we do is part of our system is actually we incorporate smart glasses. And the smart glasses actually is able to provide that first-person perspective, which we know is really important, especially when you're doing minimally invasive procedures like direct anterior approaches for hips or maybe even minimally invasive spine approaches. Having that first-person perspective is really important to see because sometimes, even if you're scrubbed in, you can't see it. And so this gives a way of people, especially if they want to learn new techniques and around learn new products, to be able to have that experience with them. And that's one component of our system, but we also have other components of our system. So what we do is we utilize smartphone devices and a very portable and easy way to set it up where we can provide an external camera or even pull any virtual digital feed within the operating room so a remote person can see that. And so we work with a lot of medical technology companies where they use our technology to help support their medical education, to do things like virtual surgery observation sites. And I'll be honest with you, we even have use cases with our technology because how portable it is that it's actually even end up used for remote case support too. So, in those rural areas where you might want to support that one customer and so forth and it's hard to get to, ours is an easy and convenient way to be able to do that.
So we're not going to talk replicas because that brings up another discussion that makes people upset. But in this situation, though, that could work, right? Of being able to support a case, but you can't physically be there, right?
Yeah, 100%. And it's not about a replaced model. It's about ways to be able to find and use technology to support your existing customers. And so we have use cases where reps are using it to actually help enhance what they do. Sometimes it's about training a junior rep from a senior rep's perspective. Sometimes, again, it allows that rep to be able to be more available to the customers. So it's not about getting rid of people. It's about how can we use technology that's available today to support them and their business.
I love it, man. Y'all are doing an amazing job with this. And like I said, I've just seen so much interest in this and other people around the floor saying, you got to go check out Rods and Cones. Just a lot of applications, a lot of different angles you can go with this thing, right?
Yeah, I love the technology. I really do.
So for people watching this, Scott, that are thinking, this might be a great fit in our company, our distributorship, or ways to support local training, med ed, how do they learn more?
So you can actually go onto our website. It's rods-cones.com. Another great place to see our technology is actually on our LinkedIn page. So we do and repost a lot of user feedback from our people using our system. So we're specialty agnostic within our technology. So a lot of our medical partners and users will actually already do a lot of social media stuff. You can find that there too. And maybe there's a use case that's interesting for people to be able to see on there. But we're excited about the system. We're really the global leaders within this technology, and we're happy to be at AAOS and great to meet you again.
Yeah, you should be excited. Rods and Cones, check it out. Wish you a very successful academy, sir.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you.